The gorilla's gonna win every time.
Every time.
Yes.
Yeah.
The gorilla's gonna get
Like
gassed.
I'm walking down Liberty Street.
I don't think 100 men could kill a gorilla.
Hey, Coyote, don't go anywhere. Let me feed my child before we cross this border. I'd fight a bear, no questions asked.
What kind
Black
of
bear?
Any kind of bear. I'ar fight it.
They have to wear kimonos.
All the
So
time.
I would rock a kimono. Do you think they would think we're sumo wrestlers?
I like how he cleaned it up at the end, porcelain skin. He's like really clear, ghosty, like
now you're
porcelain.
now,
They eat raw chickens out of eggs. What is it?
Caviar is
I
delicious.
tried most things.
So, would you eat human?
The koala peed on it, right?
You got-
And then
He R. Kelly'd him?
Okay.
Is it going?
Yeah, it's going, guys. Why are we all quiet?
Is it live?
well,
Yeah,
you
it's
don't-
live. Oh, welcome back to another episode of Beneath the Bullshit. Today we're outside of the studio. We're in the park today. And I have... Introducing.
Oh, I'm Chewy.
That's all? Do you
it.
want to give a little stats rundown, a little introduction to yourself?
Give me a
Chewy?
shout out.
Oh, shout out to my brother.
That's all.
mean-
That's all, Chewy. Chewy, I need your origin story. I need a quick origin story.
I was born September 22nd.
My addresses and my social.
For the people behind the camera, we have a live studio audience today, so it's a very exciting day. Today's Aurora's first communion.
Wow, Dad.
¿Cómo te fue en tu first communion, bebé?
It's a dad move.
It was pretty good.
Yeah? What'd you do?
I got a dress.
You got a dress. Okay, pop up the picture of the dress. ¿Qué más hiciste?
What was your favorite part of the first communion?
My favorite part was receiving Jesus.
Oh, tell us more about that.
Let's dive into it. Really, Mom? Really?
Just like Patty.
Hey, mine's better.
So, what was your favorite part about that?
That I got to have him in my heart.
Nice.
Did a lot of your friends también get back or have their first communion?
Yeah, Zaid, Emily.
Y tuviste que go to a lot of religious ed classes, right?
Yeah.
Was it fun?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So, what's next after your first communion?
Right now that I'm here talking about it and mostly playing around in the car.
Mostly playing around in the car. Okay, you gotta.
In the park!
Si escuchas a tu tía, you gotta stay holy.
Continue to go to church.
Go to
Be a
church.
good person.
This way. Okay, back to Chuy's origin story. Chuy, origin story. Go.
What do you want to know?
I just want to know. Let's start at the beginning.
We're gonna come up with topics from this, so.
This is where we're deviating on the episode.
I'm the favorite. That's just of everybody. I am the little brother.
To be debated.
Let's just say
No, the little brother thing's true. He is.
I am the little brother, and I am everyone's favorite.
He's mine. Oh my god. Alright. We're not gonna argue about it.
We're not gonna argue because it's true. We don't want to hurt anybody's feelings though.
So Chuy is the youngest of four.
Of Susie, Gabby, and
Wait, so ¿quién nació here and quién nació en Mexico? I had
Gabby and me were born here, and Susie and Jaime were born in Mexico.
Ay, ay, ay.
Okay. So how was that difference growing up? Like, was there a hierarchy in the house with like,
Jaime was the
I was
favorite.
born here, I was born there.
Well, Jaime was the
Yeah,
favorite.
there was. Let's talk about the 10,000 pictures that there were of Gabby. The one that there was. You want to be on camera?
Hey, let's get beneath this bullshit.
That's good, yeah. That's what it is. Beneath the BS. Jaime
that's what
was
it's
the
about.
favorite.
Well, if we're talking picture-wise, I feel like Gabby.
Well, because that camera guy was like in love with Gabby.
I was so cute. I was pretty cute.
That's debatable.
I think Chuy has the most pictures.
I do, because I was the favorite.
I would say, yeah, but you're the one with the most professional pictures.
Yeah, because that
spent that money on it.
Well, no, that camera guy.
The favorite?
The favorite? Oh, right. Okay.
No, because that camera guy was always around mom and dad and taking pictures of Gabby. Nelson.
Oh, you know his name.
Shout out Nelson. Yeah.
And his son's his grandkids play soccer with him.
Oh, yeah. See?
Oh, what? Wait, Mason and Miles? Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Do you
Shout out to Mason and Miles. This sun is like very.
Very.
Oh, ¿te acabaste tu fruta? Nice.
But yeah, that's there's really, I don't know what the difference is. I was born here and lived in Morris for 38 years, 37. Am I 37?
You're going on 37.
I'm going on 37. I'm going on 36, 37 years.
Okay.
Lived in Morris. I work at Costco. I make a bunch of hot dogs. And that's about it. I love Jesus. And my wife. Got a new tattoo.
Yeah, what's your tattoo? Nice.
I got my initial and then the date. And then my mustache.
Oh, you got it touched up.
Got it touched up. So yeah. Nice. You were supposed to give me a tattoo.
I didn't bring the tattoo.
You did not bring the tattoo gun.
I feel like a park tattoo isn't what we
came
here for today, guys.
I don't know. I feel like it could have been fun.
Could have been. Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. Park tattoo.
When we're in the studio.
All right.
What advice do you have through your years of experience to people? I guess in any position, you can target a specific position if you'd like. What advice do you have through your years of experience that you just want to hand down to the people?
Like about what?
Anything. Relationships, life, overall bettering of the human experience.
Well, if you guys haven't picked up, my life pretty much revolves around being a Jesus follower and having a personal relationship with Christ. It's probably not what usually people talk about on your podcast, but that is my...
I'm always looking for new perspectives.
Yeah, that is my life experience, and I feel like, that's changed my life for the better. I am married. My wife, she's over there. Her name is Sarah. Huh? Yola wants to be on the podcast? Yola could give you perspective. Hey, Molly. So, yeah, I feel like just be kind, love people, and, yeah, find a wife, get married, it'll change your life, and follow Jesus. I think that's...
I have a question.
Go
What's your
for it.
question?
Why can't we talk about what was your favorite part of today?
Oh!
Whoa! Deep question.
My favorite part was I went to lunch with my wife to McBride's, the new one, on Liberty Street, right after a beautiful First Communion.
My favorite part was taking a picture with you after your first communion.
Ooh. Aww.
My favorite part was today that I had
Insert picture.
that I had my first communion. Jessica, what was your favorite part?
Watching you in your dress walk down and receive your communion.
She said watching out on
Mommy?
her dress.
And you?
My favorite part was when you walked up to do your first communion and I looked back and everybody and their mom was there. And I didn't see everybody come in. And then in the end, everybody was there and it was nice to see that you had a huge family behind you.
She said huge family.
That's true. I actually really thought
I looked back and I didn't see anybody there. And I was like, oh. I'm like, you guys are all here. And it warmed my heart. I was like, oh, she has her people. I shed a little tear.
Aww.
Papi, ¿cuál fue tu parte favorita de hoy?
Saw the rest of you guys. I was like,
Aww.
He said her. Are you guys crying right
Yeah,
now?
there's we're in our fields.
Gabby!
It's all the pollen.
I have a very serious question that we kind of dove into last episode, but
Deadly Dad?
who do you think would win between... I haven't posted this episode yet. That's why.
Oh, I didn't know.
Who do you think would win between one gorilla, one full-grown gorilla, and 100 men?
Ooh, well, here's what I'm going to ask. What kind of gorilla is
A
it?
silverback.
Male or female?
Male.
Ooh, how old?
Adult.
But young? Because it depends. Prime gorilla, silverback.
One on the one with the movie with the Rock.
That's
Rampage. No, that doesn't even
That doesn't
count.
make any sense.
That makes no sense.
Holy
And 100
crap.
men?
100 men. 100. Okay, see, this is where the question gets a little bit more
That
serious.
was my
Are they
next
average
question.
men or are they trained men?
Yeah.
Is there fear? Is there no fear?
Are they pygmies? Do they live in Africa?
Do they know jujitsu?
Jaime, you can join. You can slide in here.
Okay.
Just for a second, though, because I'm freezing.
Do you want a poncho?
Do you want a blanket? There's one right there.
To be in frame, though, you kind of have to sit like next to Chewy right there.
Nuts to butts?
Yeah, is Chewy still in frame right there?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to mount you, Chewy, here for a second.
We're not twins.
I'm the
This is
I'm the
Jaime.
one from Mexico, Jaime.
Introduce yourself. Origin story.
My
Origin
origin
story,
story.
Quick origin story.
Fell in a vat of acid. Parents got killed. Oh no, that's
How
Batman.
about born in Mexico?
Born in Mexico.
Carried like a king across the border.
Carried like a.
I
Insert king here.
mean, if there's no documented proof, I would need
Almost got us caught by immigration.
I would need an HD video to believe that, because I was there, but there's really no documentation.
That you almost got us caught.
Here then.
I don't.
Like, did they put you in a poncho or something?
Maybe.
In a duffel bag?
Maybe that's racist that you said poncho.
I'm wearing a poncho.
That's racist.
That's racist.
You know what's the facts? You almost got us caught by immigration.
Because
You
you
were
were
crying,
crying up.
and Dad had to cut a hole in the back of the big Caprice to give Mom your bottle.
Well,
Oh!
I feel like it's just poor planning on my parents' part. They would have fed me before.
That's what they think
That's
about.
Aurora.
That is, you know what? Let's feed him. Wait, hey, Coyote, don't go anywhere. Let me feed my child before we cross this border.
But that's me joining on location at Aurora's exorcism. Or
Yeah,
First
now we're all
communion.
happily legal, just so everybody knows.
Yeah. Take that, Donald Trump.
Thanks to my wife. Thanks to my wife for the papers.
Fuck that, he's lying.
What were we talking about?
Gorillas and men.
Oh, I figured it out. I don't know. Can we double up men?
What do you mean?
Like, wait.
100
No,
men.
is it like every man, like, cannot be doubled? Like, it's Chewy, it's me, or can it be like one silverback against?
It's
100
100 men all at the same. Oh, you're saying the same kind of person.
It's the same
That
person.
was my
That's
question.
what I'm saying.
So like,
Okay.
is it a bunch of? So if you're looking at 100 average men, there's fear involved. There's they're not organized.
Well,
they're
that's
not trained.
questionable.
I'm saying like the average man.
Some of us work better under pressure.
Okay.
But here's the answer, in a nutshell. 30 Brian Shaws,
Con cuidado con los cables.
30 Half-Thor Bjornsons.
Thor's not a real Thor. The god
The
Thor.
guy that, no!
Oh, world's strongest
World's
man.
Strongest Man.
Got it.
So 30 and 30. 30 Brian Shaws. Shout out Brian Shaw. 30 Half-Thor Bjornsons. Shout out. And then, here's where you really get them.
Insert picture of Thor.
Yeah, insert pictures. Hold your hand up. This is Brian Shaw.
Okay.
And then, you drop yours right now. Here's where we get them at the end. 40 Eddie Halls. Right at the end.
But those aren't average men. Those are world.
Yeah,
Why not,
that's
though?
that was the question. So that's
Wait.
there's two
Why are
sides
they
of it.
not considered average men? Because they put in work?
Yeah, that's not
Yeah,
the
that's
average American
So
man.
the question is, you went on the street, you picked out 100 guys
Just
randomly.
how many Thors are walking down the street?
I'm just saying, you're an average man, but you're stronger than, let's say,
But yes, I had it.
Emmanuel.
I don't have sciatica. I have arthritis. Big difference. Thank you.
So let's look. So if you're looking at it, average man.
Like 100 you, right?
Okay, that felt like a
Well,
shot.
I just I called you basic.
He doesn't have a Stanley Cup and drinking.
So we're saying 100 average guys,
Right.
untrained.
Okay.
They're thrown into a ring with one gorilla. The gorilla's winning
The gorilla's gonna win every time.
every
No.
time.
Yes.
He's not.
Yeah.
The
100
gorilla's gonna get
Like
gassed.
I'm walking down Liberty Street. I pick 100 white dudes walking out of the different stores, and I put them in a ring with a full-grown silverback gorilla, picked right out of the wild. Gorilla's winning every time.
Well, you're okay. So yeah, but
My thing
but-
is, if they're coordinated, if they're trained, if they're big,
maybe they can build.
they
a net.
can overpower.
Right.
There'd be casualties.
gorilla
There's
is
be
gonna.
casualties.
Yo, you're gonna lose the first 20 right out the bat.
Are we
I'd say
battling
half
on
the
one, or is it all together?
Altogether. But
No,
that's where
but
the
there
fear
has
thing
to be a
comes in.
strategy. That's what we have against primates.
Manny!
I mean, no offense to primates, but that's what we have.
No,
on
we
them.
have opposable thumbs.
Right.
That's
But
the
this is
biggest
where the
thing.
fear thing comes in. If 100 average guys are going in, they're gonna go in sporadically. They're gonna
Yeah.
go in like they're not all going in at once, you know. So they're
Right.
gonna take a few. They're gonna take a few out, a few out, a few out. He's gonna have time to recover.
Right. You shoot 10 out the front.
That was my wife.
10 to the back. 10 to, you know,
Yeah.
and then those guys are gone.
But what
We
you guys
already have letters sent out to the wives.
no, but
Yeah.
so the biggest thing is though you have to coordinate. You don't. These guys don't know each other going in.
Yeah.
Right? So you're just throwing them in a ring. And in that chaos, there's also a silverback gorilla. So unless there's like, you know, a super good communicator that can rally a bunch of 100 men while getting attacked by a silverback gorilla ripping your arms off, I don't think it's possible.
Because a silverback gorilla is roughly 10 times stronger. than
Pound
an
for
average.
pound.
Wow, 6 times.
So,
Okay, wait,
easy.
hang on. So
Pound for
this is what
pound.
I think. The gorilla's gonna get gassed.
No, I don't feel like
The gorilla-
with average men. I don't
Average
think,
men, no.
I don't think
if
it'll
you
get gassed.
like average men that you picked up out of Morris, Illinois, walking out of the bar, right? They're not gonna be able to overpower.
It is a conundrum because
they're not gonna be able to unionize in time before the silverback
it
gorillas
is a
ripping their
conundrum
arms
because 100 people isn't a lot of people.
out. It's not.
But
I feel like
but
people
it
in their
is a lot
heads,
of people.
they consider 100 people and they're like, oh shit, 100
We're not
people.
sponsored by Pepsi. I'm
could do
just
it.
thirsty.
It's fine. You can keep
Those
it.
men are gonna run and hide.
Yes, because they're scared.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying.
the
So then
thing-
it has time to recover for the other 50. So like you're screwed.
50 of those men are
Because
gonna
not
run
all
and
50
hide.
of those guys are gonna run in.
Half of the remaining ones are gonna be like, okay, let me see if they can take them, so I don't have to.
Then let me tell you this. Then the fear, because you know we have a mental health professional on standby.
That's Mauricio's truck.
That's Mauricio's truck. So like once the first one gets attacked, all the other ones are gonna be in fight, flight, or freeze.
Yeah.
Guarantee you, most of them are gonna want to leave a certain percentage. The rest are gonna freeze, giving the silverback gorilla time to recuperate, and then
Look at
they're gonna attack.
Well, I don't
all
get to
over
talk.
again. Go. What are you trying to? You
Every
just
time I
said-
say it, I'm like, the gorilla's gonna get gassed. I
Okay,
think.
so just
wait, hang on.
Let
He's
him
gonna
finish. Let
get
him
gassed.
finish.
Okay.
First 20 are gone.
Okay.
Right? Letters to the wives in the mail. Already they've received them. Those are gone.
Okay.
Right? You send in your next 20. By that time he's already losing. And then you just dogpile. Are we
Yeah,
trying to
I
kill the
understand,
gorilla?
yes.
Or subdue the gorilla?
Either. Do you? Think,
I don't think 100 men could kill a gorilla. I feel like they could
But
subdue
how long
a
could they
gorilla.
subdue a gorilla?
Right. It's like I said, I feel like this viral thing with the gorilla, it's a little conundrum because
So I asked ChatGPT.
people think that 100 people is a lot. Oh,
Aurora just opened a gift. Aurora, enséñale a la cámara tu regalo.
Wait, but it goes together with the other thing in there.
Oh,
Tráelo para acá. Corre.
Both cheeks are like both cheeks
Aurora just opened a gift.
are like Jessica.
oh!
hey, I had neck surgery. I can't turn, but I saw it over there.
I haven't had neck surgery. Anyways,
They're nice.
I looked it up on ChatGPT. ChatGPT
Okay.
says you would lose between 30 and 50 men.
Right.
But I think it was it even said the same thing. Like you have to account for fear. You have to account for what kind of men these are, and it said that after 30 or 50 men, the gorilla would get gassed, and then the men would win. But it said that this is a really hard situation to gauge because it all depends on, like, the gorilla.
Yeah.
It depends on
Well,
the man.
then that gorilla's adrenaline hits, man. Then that second wing kicks in, and he's just going wild.
I don't know. Did you guys watch the video of that one that he's just kind of like walking? I don't want to imitate a gorilla. I don't want to offend anybody. And he grabs that dude's foot, and he just keeps walking. It's
Like
not a
nothing.
hiccup.
Like nothing.
I don't know. It's tough.
So, who would win in a fight? Shark or a lion?
Where are they fighting?
Doesn't matter.
It does, because the lion
really
can't go in the
does.
water.
Right in the surf.
Oh, in between?
In between.
A lion, because he pulls him out of the water, he dies. Really, it's more like a silverback and a grizzly.
Oh,
Silverback and grizzly, that's the real one.
God, I don't. Because gorilla's more agile.
But you're right. So back to the thing, what Chuy was saying. It is true. Like, do you ever consider, like, what type of person you are, fight or flight? Like, do you, like, you're walking down the street, a house is on fire. I would like to think that I would run in and help.
Yeah, but would you?
But I don't know. I would love to think that if I saw someone upstairs in the window, I'm going to go help. But you don't know until you're in the situation. But I did work with my supervisor when I worked at Pepsi Warehouse. He got awarded from the city of Sugar Grove because he did go help a family. Their garage was on fire. But he's from Boston. Shout out Boston.
So I think on that question, what wild animal do you think you could take one-on-one?
Wait. That would be a challenge?
Like the most aggressive, like the largest, I guess.
So you're asking me go as high as I think I could go.
As high as you think.
I'd
you
fight
could
a
go.
bear, no questions asked.
What kind
Black
of
bear?
Any kind of bear. I'll fight it.
But there's a big difference between a black bear and
I'd
a
fight a
brown bear.
polar bear. I'd
I
fight a
don't
grizzly.
Like
know.
a growler bear.
I'm not saying I'd win, but would I fight it?
Okay, I'm asking which one would you think you could beat? I think
growler bear 9 out of 10 times. You're gone. Sarah's getting a flag.
Like I think
Am I
like
channeling my inner panda bear though? You know, like am I a panda or no?
I
think you might be able to take a panda.
I think you could take a panda.
No, you don't fight pandas.
I think a panda might fight. I feel like they're not as cute and cuddly as you
They're
think
not.
They are.
They're actually bears.
I'm
and they're
thinking
fierce.
as high as I want to go is probably a koala. Just to stay with the bear trend we got going on.
I think I could take like the average dog.
Okay.
For sure.
Wait,
Most
like,
dogs.
What's
like,
an average
Wait, what's
dog?
an average
like
dog?
up to like
a bully cuda? Bully
I
cuda's
think any
easy.
dog under 150 pounds, I think I could take.
Okay.
Okay.
Most dogs under 150 pounds, I think I can handle.
Okay.
You know. But
I didn't know I had to win. I mean, like I'd fight a bear.
you have to win.
Oh, I have to win.
Yeah, you have to win.
Well, because you're not outrunning a bear either.
You think you
No,
could-
but
okay,
like
so-
I'm still. If I'm gonna go out, I want to go out in style. Like,
And even then, if you
then imagine the story. Like, hey, you know how you're fighting a grizzly bear. You know, like,
But,
that'd
like,
be-
even if
it's the
you-
Revenant all
even if
over
you-
again.
Even if you fight like a polar bear, and you get away, you're gonna die because it's the Arctic. You're
It doesn't matter.
like maybe the polar bear
the
didn't
point
kill
is,
you.
I'm gonna
I'd rather
die.
go back and get killed by the polar bear than die of hypothermia.
I don't know. I'm cold weather, bro. Who
Okay.
knows?
Okay. Well, I think if
I
we
want to
limit
go
it,
as high
let's
as
limit
two.
it to
I think
mammal.
I could take out 5 koalas.
Okay, we'll limit it to mammal. We'll limit it to
Hey,
an
what was
animal above 100 pounds.
Sarah, what was it? All
animal
koalas
above
have
100
gonorrhea.
Mammal above 100
Yeah,
pounds.
no, because koalas have gonorrhea all the time.
Hazmat suit, baby.
They have ongoing gonorrhea
I thought it was chlamydia.
or chlamydia.
It's something like that.
It might be chlamydia. Our
Our producer's looking it up
our
right now.
producer's looking it up.
Producer, is our camera
Insert
good?
a picture of koala with chlamydia.
Camera's good? Okay.
Insert a picture of a koala at Planned Parenthood.
AI image of koala.
Well, yeah.
Bacteria.
It
is it?
constantly
Chlamydia.
has chlamydia.
Like, are they sexually transmitted as well in koalas?
No.
Well-
Can you screenshot that and text it to me?
This is like a legit thing.
So, like, they told us a story. This dude picked up a koala, and
He licked it.
the koala peed on him. right?
And then he R. Kelly'd him?
He was in the road. He picked him up, put him off to the side so the cute koala wouldn't, but the koala peed on him. And then he didn't change.
He drank it.
So then him and his whatever or significant other decided to have adult intimate time, right? Mm-hmm. And then she got chlamydia from the koala, but she thought the husband was cheating on her.
So now they're divorced.
If you're still smoking regular tobacco wraps, I think it's time to switch it up. So Fruit Peels is 100% natural fruit wraps. No nicotine, no additives, no nothing. They are like the cleanest wrap you can possibly get. I don't indulge as often as I used to, but when I do, it's got to be something clean, you know. So Fruit Peels does just that for me. They burn slow, they taste great, and honestly, once you try them, you probably won't go back. Honestly, some of the best wraps you can get on the market right now. So go show the people who support this show some love. Head over to realfruitpeels.com and use code BULLSHIT at checkout for an extra 12% off. That's code BULLSHIT, BULLSHIT at checkout for an extra 12% off. Guys, come just...
You already have a shot of her. Yeah, cover those up.
Cover yourself up a little bit.
She's single,
my cousin
I
Patty.
think.
Is she single?
I'm not saying.
Oh, not single.
Orgullo.
I'll put up her tag right here.
What do I put up?
What?
Your Instagram or whatever.
Oh,
Shout yourself out. Go ahead. What's your Instagram? Go ahead.
I don't even know my Instagram.
Oh, okay, we'll just pop it up right here. Snapchat,
I'm
whatever.
more active on Snapchat than Instagram.
Okay. We'll pop whatever up right here.
Yeah.
Follow Patty. All right, have a great day.
Okay.
You're dismissed.
Patty, before you leave.
You're dismissed.
What animal do you think you could beat in a fight? A mammal
A sloth.
above 50 pounds. Mammal above 50 pounds.
A sloth. That's it. That's all she's got.
Are you serious?
Hey, sloths are pretty big. I actually follow a sloth. Her name's Esmeralda.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out Esmeralda.
Shout out Esmeralda. I'm follow at. I'm serious.
On what app?
So like,
Oh, it's like a where you
so
follow
like you
animals.
can track it. I can track I can track my sloth on this follow app.
Did you like sponsor it?
I was gonna say, do you send like the
Do
cup
you
of
send it money?
yeah,
Like,
the price of a cup of coffee a day?
So look, so like you click on it. I don't know if the camera can see it. Well, but
You can
look,
show the- yeah.
on April 13th, Esmeralda was right here.
That's
So-
actually pretty cool.
And look, these are all the places she's been. Shout out
She's
Jen
a mover.
Olsen.
Well, that was 10 years.
Babe, I want a sloth.
It took her that long to do.
That was over 10 years.
No, look, the first one was
That's where she was
February
born.
February
And now she's
24th.
a mile over.
Now she's a mile away.
Actually, sloths are really slow, and so is their digestive tract, guys.
It takes them 3 days to go down to shit.
Long,
Because they go to the bottom of the tree
They have
and shit,
to.
and then they go back up.
yeah, then they go back up because they don't want any other predators out there. They don't want to hear their shit.
They don't want to shit on them.
Babe.
They don't want their.
I gotta go.
I tell
Okay,
you
bye,
what, a
bye.
red panda.
Wait, you didn't say what animal could you fight?
You want?
Could you beat in a
Esmeralda's mine. You get it. You get your own.
I want one. What would you think?
I'd give you like
Wait, what?
like I think you could beat like
50
maybe
pounds.
like a young coyote,
Above 50
like a
pounds.
really young coyote, like
You
a
really think so?
like a 2-month-old
Yeah, a
coyote.
mammal.
I don't think I have.
Oh,
Well,
Over
I don't
50
think you could beat a
pounds.
To
shark.
beat up a
I don't
coyote.
think I have it in me.
I feel like Chewy could wrestle a shark.
I'd wrestle a shark.
The shark.
I'd wrestle an alligator. I feel like I'd take out an alligator.
Yeah, it's just a terrifying
I feel like
experience.
if
Like
you
it gets a hold
grabbed
of you,
it,
you're done.
Yeah, if you
your
grabbed
arm's
it,
gone. You're immobilized.
Yeah, but I feel like I could take an alligator.
I feel like you could.
If you grabbed it
Thanks.
the correct
Adult?
way.
What kind of alligator?
I'm talking like an adult-sized alligator.
Because you know alligators don't die of old age.
Yeah, they just
So
keep
they
growing.
grow
They just
indefinitely
grow,
until
grow,
their
grow,
environment
yeah.
doesn't allow them to anymore.
Yeah.
So the
I'll
largest
fight-
alligator in the world is like
I'll fight any alligator.
Average size.
I'd fight any crocodile.
We're throwing the word average out like we're like yeah.
Sarah only let you fight an average. You make it home. I mean,
But I would fight a
your
crocodile.
mom. Wait,
I know.
Her mom's saying bye. But I would fight a crocodile.
because she was saying bye.
Hey, Manny, you don't want to join or
Bye,
what?
Manny.
Bye, man.
Hey,
Go say bye.
Shout out Manny on Instagram. Shout him
yeah.
out.
He's not an adult.
He
Just
is.
so you know.
Manny
He
is
is.
single.
How old are you, Manny?
Manny
He's
is
19.
single.
He has no friends.
Hey, you didn't say it.
Damn.
Oh yeah, he's got papers.
He did a papeles. Oh!
He's got papers and he's 19. And I think he has a job too.
Oh!
And a car.
Oh!
He's hit the trifecta. Shout out Churchill Downs.
Hat trick.
Watch this cable right here.
Oh.
So,
I'd
you're
fight
saying alligator.
I'd fight a crocodile.
Crocodile.
Yep.
There's a big difference between an alligator.
I'd fight either one.
Okay.
I feel it. No. I would strictly land.
It was still a crocodile
That's
alligator
true.
can be on land.
That's true. It can.
Yeah.
If you got them on land.
But I limited it to mammals above 100 pounds.
Oh,
Mammals, minimum half your body weight. That's why I said 100 pounds.
all right. So half my body weight, 175-pound animal. What animals are 175 pounds?
Just anything above 100.
Anything above 100 pounds.
So you can pick.
Like a black bear.
Molly's is about 50 pounds.
Yeah, I'd fight a black bear. I feel like I could take a black bear.
What?
I feel like I could wrestle a black bear.
I feel like you could take a black bear. I think they're smaller than a human.
Yeah.
You could take a black bear.
I could probably take a young grizzly. You know?
How young?
I don't know.
It's like a cub.
Like a teenage grizzly.
Like a teenage?
Shout out grizzly
Like he
bears.
doesn't. He's mad at his parents.
Yeah. Little
He's out,
emo.
He's out. Yeah, he's out in the forest, like kicking trees. Like, oh fuck my mom, you know. And then Chewy comes along.
Let's fight.
Yeah, and he's like, oh fuck you, and then they start fighting. Yeah, that one.
And like a rock music's playing in the
Yeah,
background. Like, I feel okay. I get that. I could get behind that.
I mean, you can't play Eye of the Tiger because it's a grizzly.
Obviously.
Right.
What big cat could you take?
A serval. That's
Maine Coon. Yeah.
Maine Coon.
Maybe
You
a
don't think you
savannah.
can take a bobcat? Like,
Have you seen bobcats? Bro, they're jacked. Insert a picture of a bobcat.
Dude, they're so agile.
You can't even see them
grab
coming.
them.
that's true.
When you see a bobcat, it's because he's gonna eat you.
Yeah. I don't know. Did you guys see that video, the TikTok or the reel or whatever? That lady, she's walking up her stairs and there's a lioness at the top, and she turns around, turns the corner, and there's another one coming up the stairs.
Because they're gonna eat her.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, but in those situations, I've always said, we had a cousin that lived in a sketchy neighborhood, and I always told him, just move. But if I'm coming home to 2 lions every day, I'm just going to move. I just don't understand. But that's just me.
Yeah, I wouldn't win against the lion. I'd probably die.
Okay, so on the topic of animals, like what animal would you own if you could? Because I know there's a lot.
A dog.
So I don't get.
I feel like wild animals should be in the wild.
Okay.
And my choice, I don't get a choice because I'm married. So we'd probably own like a red panda.
Was that a
But
race
if
joke?
it was if it was legal,
I love red panda.
if it was legal and healthy for me to own any animal in the entire world,
It'd
what
be a-
animal would I be?
A panda.
I'd own a panda. I love pandas.
mean-
I'm actually a panda.
Just for back to what I was saying, I own a schnauzer. Never in my life would I have considered I'd own a schnauzer.
Oh, do you want to show your schnauzer? Well, you got to kind of pick her up. Hey,
You gotta
Oh.
show your linen outfit.
schnauzer.
Babe, grab her.
I can't turn.
That's
This is Lulu.
This is Lulu.
We don't
the
have to
schnauzer.
insert a picture. This is her.
Oh,
Come here,
our
baby.
dogs aren't here. Insert a picture of Rocky and Chase.
Send me a picture of Rocky and Chase.
See, I never
I'll
thought.
pop it up.
I
on the
never
video.
thought.
You can just text it.
Sit, baby. Sit. I never
Shout
thought
out
I'd own
Rocky and Chase.
a German schnauzer.
German schnauzer. I think I would
Here we
own
are.
a large,
Come here,
very,
baby.
very
Hey,
large
we're
dog.
not twins.
Because
you
obviously
take her back?
I love snakes and all. I think I have the snake I want, like something manageable and stuff. But I think I'd own a really, really big dog. I was talking about it before.
Like a Great Dane.
The Central Asian Shepherd.
Oh.
The alibi, they call them, up to like 300 pounds. I think I'd own one of those. I would definitely own one of those. That'd
It's
definitely
just
be it.
you gotta
You gotta feed it.
you gotta feed it.
You gotta train it.
You gotta pick up
that
its poop.
Yeah.
Dude,
The size of a
I would
toddler?
totally own a panda. No questions asked. You guys ever seen a panda? They're amazing.
We have.
Yeah, we have.
They're majestic.
I mean,
In real life,
Yeah.
wait, so I
IRL?
can own anything if it was my choice.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't get a choice at home, so it'd probably be a red panda. But if I had a choice, I feel like a liger.
Oh.
A snow leopard.
Of course.
So you would,
Of course.
you and your
the
fat
head I
head.
bought you?
I talked about it with the episode of Keely. Yeah.
Yeah, I bought him a fat head, a snow leopard fat head.
See, guys, the story checks out. Look at that.
Insert the fat
I don't have the receipts or anything, but I did buy.
Mom, I didn't even ask you what animal you think you could beat in a fight.
A 50-pound mammal.
50-pound mammal. Gigi's eating Molly's dog food.
She's fine.
She'd be alright.
Could you beat one Molly?
Could you beat one Molly in a fight?
I could.
Okay.
If she didn't have
You know what though? She's got that mom/nurse strength.
I was gonna say I wouldn't have to beat her.
You just have to subdue. You just have to subdue.
Subdue her. I do is use that mom voice and be like, "Excuse me, no."
She said Molly. You guys couldn't probably hear everything she said. She said Molly. Okay. Good. That's all. That's all.
Or a koala. I could take a koala.
I
But
said
you might-
5 koalas.
But you might get
But you might
chlamydia.
get chlamydia. So, I don't know.
All right. There's antibiotics.
Oh my god.
Wait, koalas have chlamydia?
Did
You
You
missed
missed
that
that
whole
whole
part.
I went to the bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Koalas have like chronic chlamydia all the time. I don't know if that's the right word for it.
Yeah.
It's just like they're in Australia.
Yeah.
So Australia's just like a nurse.
Okay, so what's one place you want to go in the world? One place like a dream place you want to go. I was talking about this. Obviously, I want to go. We were talking about like places we'd want to live. I said Spain. I thought Spain would be nice. But places I want to go, I didn't really say. I think countries that I think would be really cool would be like an island country. Like
Are you talking
down
like
in the
bucket
Caribbean.
list?
Yes,
Like,
bucket
Let's
list.
go to Brazil.
Oh, you're planning this right now?
wait, are you talking
No.
bucket list like it's expensive and it's just not super attainable?
I
Or
think either.
Are you just saying like oh,
somewhere
I wanna go
you
check
you
it
want to
out?
go that you haven't gone before?
Let's go to
I want to go to the
Florida.
Grand Canyon.
Really?
I want to go to Africa.
Oh, like a
Africa?
country. I
Yeah,
just said
They
Grand
just said
Canyon.
country.
I'm saying
I
like
just said
I mean
Grand
that
Canyon.
counts. Anywhere you've never been before, you want to go.
Disney World.
Oh, I would go to Disney in a heartbeat.
Disney World, Japan.
Japan would
So
be really cool.
I mean, your podcast people don't know me, but I follow very obscure sports. Like I follow
sumo wrestling.
wrestling.
Holy shit! Yes, you do follow
So,
sumo wrestling.
my-
We'll get into that too. We're gonna get
My
into
bucket
that, too.
list. My bucket list is to go to Tokyo and watch a sumo match. Like, it's.
Do you think they would think we're sumo wrestlers?
I don't.
No,
think so.
no, because
They're like
they have
they're
a-
like trained. Like
well,
they're-
no. So there is ways to tell. If you're a rikishi, a sumo
I don't know what
wrestler,
that means.
they have to wear kimonos.
all the
So
time.
I would
be-
rock a kimono.
They have to be
All
fluent in
day.
Japanese.
1,000 subscribers will get Chewy on that podcast in a kimono.
Yeah, they have to be.
I mean,
fluent in
100 more,
Japanese.
I'd do it.
Fluent in Japanese, and then they have to wear the top
Kimono.
knot anywhere they're out.
I'm in. Let's trade it smoothos.
So, but I would
Have you
love.
seen the sumo diet? You showed me that.
Yeah,
Chankunabi.
the chankonabe.
Wow.
I used to have when I had my house. We used to do chankonabe nights.
What does that consist of?
You make stew, and you just eat.
So your country of
And now we do
choice
hot
is-
pot.
Your location of choice is Tokyo, Japan.
Well, Japan,
Okay.
because there's a lot of stuff I'd love to see in Japan.
That'd be cool. I'd get my island experience. There's a lot of places like
Japan's
native
weird a
places.
little bit though.
Japan's just too far.
The culture is way, way different.
I just,
So I like
it's different.
Japan
sorry.
because everything has history.
It's interesting. Thank you, Sarah. It's interesting, but I'm not interested.
Well, I talked to Keely about this because the place I work at is
Beep.
based in Japan.
Yeah.
And like we sent some people to Japan this past year, and like they were talking about how like, oh, when you were hired on, like this could be an opportunity for you. Blah, blah, blah. And I was like,
You're not going to Japan.
it's for a trip. It's like for like it's just a trip. They
I-
pay.
You
I
need
feel
a
like-
childcare person.
I feel like things in Japan aren't made for people my size.
They're not.
You
And
know?
I think a lot of the people in other countries look at like they're like very like I don't know if it's like a malnourished thing. I don't want to say that. but,
No,
like, is it
they
like
see
I eat a
that
lot
America,
of rice thing?
America. So actually, now that you bring up rice,
Rice?
people, yeah. Well, I just shout out Dr. Jones. She we were
Dr. Jennifer Jones is everyone's doctor here. So hey,
we were talking about how,
yeah,
she's my doctor.
we were talking about the carbs, right? And I said,
oh yeah, insert Dr. Jones.
Insert Dr. Jones.
I said, no, she's not taking new patients. Sorry, guys.
Still, insert Dr. Joe.
Wait, so we were talking about it, how, like, you know, like people in Japan, all the Asian countries that eat all rice and stuff like that, they don't worry about carbs, but rice is all carbs. But here is the problem, that I make Asian rice, right? So Asian people, they rinse their rice till the water's clear.
I do that.
So you get all the starch out. You get all the starch out.
I don't know.
Me and Dr. Jones thought maybe you're getting rid of the carbs also. You're getting rid of the starch. You're getting rid of the carbs. Are we pioneers, me and Dr. Jones?
I
don't know.
The producer's looking at it.
Yeah, I don't think that you can say that on camera because you're giving Dr. Jones a bad name if that's not true.
Well, we're looking at
No, I said we.
It doesn't. The producer. Hey, text that. Insert X facts.
I was gonna say I'm Asian and I wash till the rice is clear. I'm so diabetic. 100% pure diabetic.
I mean,
and I'm like,
I need to put a microphone over there too.
But yeah, I would love to go to Japan. No, it does not. It does not conform to, we'll say, American people size. Because
I think the way the culture
just like
is,
their portions, their food portions. I mean, people that come from anywhere, any other country, they're like, the American portions are huge.
Yeah.
You know?
Because we want to supersize everything.
So, I mean,
Biggie if you go to Wendy's.
yeah, Biggie size.
I think what we were talking about it is like the social norms in a lot of Asian countries are like still not as inclusive as America.
So they're just so they stick to their roots, and that's why I love the sumo. For me, yeah, it's exciting because I know the wrestlers and stuff, but I love the culture, the symbolism, if you will, of everything that they do, but yeah, you're right. Like there was a sumo wrestler that actually passed away a couple years ago because during a match he had, I think it was his heart, I'm not sure, don't fact check me on it, but the two nurses ran onto what they call the ring, the dohyo.
Shout out nurses
to the dohyo,
Yeah.
and the referees kicked them off and did not let them
because the match is still going on.
So the dohyo is only for men.
My dog
Only for men.
My dog just farted. It smells so bad.
So these two nurses ran up, and they were gonna put hands on this guy to help him, and they kicked them off because they were women and they're not allowed. So there was a little bit of controversy. They did. So there was a lot of controversy about that.
Well, I feel like Japan's also a very male-dominated.
That's what I was saying.
Like it's a very male-dominated culture.
Keely's seen the horror stories of like women coming from America walking in public and like things things you wouldn't think are okay here are like not bad.
Yes,
Nobody.
There's less.
And
rights
I
when it
feel
comes to women.
having come, I mean, we came from. I mean, normally, the macho Mexican. Having lived here long enough, dated American women.
Shout out American women.
He said women.
You have to realize that
Multiple.
you have to realize. You have to realize that you can't do that. You can't be that way anymore if you're gonna be here. So I think it keeps going because it's in Japan, and they're okay with the way things are. Like I feel like even Mexico, a lot of things have changed. There's stuff that my dad is like, oh my god, I can't believe
your
that
dad, not my dad.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
that they're like, oh, in my day, that would have never happened.
Yeah.
Even I say, and that's what Dad says. But now I'm 40, and I'm like,
Dad was drawing hearts at the beach, so you can't even.
It's so crazy that I'm like, oh yeah. Now I say like, oh yeah, I tell a story, and I'll be like, back in my day.
I'm the old guy. Remember I texted you.
Yeah, someone called you
what was it?
An unker.
I don't know. What was it?
Old head. Old head.
I was like, I don't even know what that means.
He called me to ask me what an old head was. Can we call up the Urban Dictionary definition of an old head?
That's me, apparently. I am one of the older people.
Jessica, Sarah, read us the old head definition.
He's got a hand full of peanuts.
Feeding the pigeons.
Babe, you ready to go?
The show's not done.
I'm cold. My feet are cold.
We got about 10 minutes.
We're here at out in
Lions
the park at Lions Park for Aurora's exorcism. And we're in this false.
This is beautiful.
False spring.
Go ahead, read us the definition.
Now you wish you had the scarf.
Grandma.
An older person, especially someone who acts as a leader, mentor, or carries significant experience.
Oh,
That's pretty general.
So I guess.
Yeah. So I guess that's
good.
It's common in African American culture.
He was
white.
He was totally white.
Oh, okay. Well, old head.
But yeah.
So I think talking about cultures in other countries, what's one the countries or the culture of a country you feel like you could most easily adapt to?
Mexico naps. Siestas.
But that's Spain.
But like, okay, so
they do it in Mexico too.
Legit, I went to the
we
store
just had 3 Mexicans here. We should have.
Yeah.
I went to the store thinking like I was gonna go get something. The store was closed. I'm like, it's 5 p.m. or it was like 3 p.m. I was like, why is the store closed? She's like, oh, por la siesta.
I've never seen it, and I've been to Mexico. I'm not.
So I think so you say you can most easily adapt to Mexican culture because it's your culture.
Yeah.
But would you choose that culture to live in? Like if you had to move, you and Sarah and your dogs had to move right now to Mexico.
100%.
You think you could just thug it out?
Sarah
Do you think you could adapt, Sarah, to Mexican culture today? You had to pack your whole house up and move to Mexico.
I think it would be different. I think I would struggle with how hot it is and like the constant sunscreen application.
Yeah.
Okay.
She would have my wife. If you guys didn't know, is really milky white porcelain skinned.
I like how he cleaned it up at the end. Porcelain skin. He's like really clear, ghosty, like
now you're putting words in my mouth. I did not say that. So she burns very easily. So she would pretty much have to wear a burqa if we went.
Yeah. I think there's probably some things I would do fine with, and there's others I would
I feel
struggle
your
with.
skin would evolve.
You'd get a good tan. You'd burn at first, get a good base.
Yeah, I'd have to get
And
checked
then
for
you'd
skin
have to
cancer
be a
regularly.
constant exposure, so I feel like you'd be fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like we would adapt.
As long as like our dynamic like would remain the same. Which
You
I
could
think
be
it
like that
would.
girl on
That would
TikTok,
be
you know, that her husband got the Florida.
Candace.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
let
she
me
like
tell
makes
you.
tortillas and does the whole thing
Yeah.
all the time.
I mean, if that happened, I would definitely
It
move
works
to
remotely,
Mexico.
and she works
for
remotely.
sure.
You could still do your job.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could totally do telehealth.
Telehealth.
Are we moving?
Are we moving?
VPNs, man.
What
feel like
country do you think you could adapt
I feel like I could really.
or you would choose to adapt to, I guess.
If I had, I would say Japan.
I don't know. I watched Tokyo Drift, and those houses were small.
Yeah, those pants.
How
are
could
tight.
you?
Watch House Hunters. Those houses are tight.
Do you think?
I mean, it's just me, the wife, and the German
Okay, I
schnauzer.
want you to watch. I want you to Google House Hunters, the Japan version. Literally, like there's like zero.
So why do you feel
I was
like?
gonna say when we started dating, her apartment was like 300 square feet, 100,
I watched-
Making it sound like I was a bum.
and
I
we were
watched
in there
one guy-
smushing booties.
So okay, so back.
I watched
so,
one guy on like this on YouTube that goes and he like checks out like this how he can live in other countries, and he like went to Japan and was like, what can I do? How can I live with this amount of money? And the apartment he got was literally like you walk in and it's just a mat like a tiny like.
I mean, people
half
do
of
it
a
in New
twin
York.
Size. Yeah,
New York apartments are like 80 square foot.
Yeah.
it's true. It's true.
But I feel like Japan,
You think you could adapt?
I already adore the culture.
Your
But-
wife
and
is Asian.
Yeah, my wife is Asian. Philippines is closer. Her family has her. My wife is saying no.
I couldn't.
No,
Wait, Philippines or Japan?
No, either.
you don't think you wouldn't go to the Philippines?
Unlimited rice.
Oh.
They eat They eat raw chickens out of eggs.
You're dumb. No, they don't.
What is it?
Balut.
What is that?
That's Filipino.
Are we doing that? Is that
it's
next?
a duck. It's a
Oh,
duck. egg.
duck. They eat raw duck.
Next podcast, are we doing
Fermented
it?
duck.
Are we doing one next podcast?
I might throw the fuck
Next
up.
podcast, are we doing it?
You have to swallow it. You feel the beat go down.
I watched someone do it on the Bad Friends podcast or Tiger Belly or whatever. Bobby Lee did it because his co-host is Filipino and she brought it, and they did it, and she just
She wouldn't let me. We bought some. We go
You were
to
scared. No,
we go to
I'd
the
do
Asian
it.
store,
You were scared.
and she bought them, and she's like, I don't know how old they are.
I don't know if I could do
because they
that.
just
I could.
label them at the Asian store.
Isn't
like,
it better the older it is? Like
It ferments
Is
better.
it a pickle?
Could I
It's
get?
not a pickle.
Can I get some
No,
Valentina and,
listen.
like,
Yeah,
you
they
know?
put vinegar and salt.
I can't do
hey,
it.
you get? We'll do it. You get one, I'll eat it.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
We're Mexican.
You have to slurp the juice and then swallow the.
All right.
I feel like it'd be swallow and slurp second.
No, you slurp.
You
and then
slurp first and then swallow the rest.
Balut? Balut?
Balut.
Balut. It's
Balut.
It's a fermented duck in an egg.
No. It's a like
Raw.
It's like there's a beak, there's feathers.
It's everything. A duck.
No,
A
there's
baby
no
duck.
feathers. There's no
I've seen it with feathers, ma'am.
I think it depends on when you pluck it from the
When you
nest.
get it, you know. It depends on when you. But I could eat it.
Is that kidnapping?
I guess. What's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
Like I said, we're Mexican. We eat organ meats.
Yeah.
We're big on. I love like tongue,
Cabeza.
cabeza.
Lengua was really weird to people, I figured out. Like, people don't.
I feel
eat
like if
that.
you don't tell them,
What's the
they would
weirdest
never
thing
know
I've
that
eaten?
it's a tongue.
Well,
You tell them and then they.
what did you make Keely eat when she came to visit the one? I think was it cabeza?
Yeah.
It was
she had
cabeza, and she ate it, and
tacos.
she was like, "Oh, this is really good." And then you're like, "Don't tell her what it is." I was like, "Okay, yeah, that's a cow brains."
What's the weirdest
Cow
thing
brains.
I've eaten?
I mean, we've eaten eyeballs. I've eaten
Yeah.
testicles at my uncle's ranch in
Yeah.
Mexico and San Juan de los Lagos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we don't need to know about.
Wow, you're really getting beneath the BS today.
Wait, there's a reason she's not the favorite. But yeah, I mean, like, we eat everything, organ meats,
Yeah, menudo, tripas.
and that's
I just had escargot for the first time.
Yeah,
Snail?
snail.
Yeah.
That was
Snails
pretty
are
good.
good.
That was pretty good.
Caviar is
I'm
delicious.
Really, I feel like I'm really open to anything.
I think I would.
Caviar
I
is
feel like I'd try
delicious.
most things.
So, would
Yeah.
you eat human?
Holy
No,
shit.
If you had
absolutely
to.
not.
Holy shit.
Like
If you had to.
Oh, like survival.
Okay, what's the
situation?
situation? What's the
Give me-
situation?
set me
What's the
up.
A
situation?
plane fell. We're in the mountains. Oh,
I'm in the
something's
mountains.
in my.
That's me.
Oh, I would say something's in my shoe.
We're in the mountains.
Life or death. A plane crashed. There's no food. There's somebody that passed away during the.
So
plane
you're
crash.
taking Yellow
Source of
Jackets.
survival is safe.
Okay, but how long would I wait to eat? Like, how long do you?
You
Do
can
I have to
what?
go
2 days? You can go 2 days.
Without eating? You can go
No,
like
you can go
weeks.
longer
You can
without
go like.
eating. Without drinking, you can't go long.
I don't know.
think
My
you
wife.
die after
My
a
wife
week.
cries after one shift at work.
Holy shit.
She's like, I'm so hungry. I'm pretty sure she would kill me. So
You better edit that out.
she's like,
I was like,
she's like 8 hours.
Immediately. Yeah. So plane crashes. Let's say you're island, stranded desert. Oh wait, I wouldn't say island because you can find food on.
I was
it.
like,
You can fish.
So you said mountains.
Yeah, you crash in the mountains.
Okay. How long?
I've
I guess-
exhausted all other possibilities of any other kind of meat.
Okay.
Right?
Like you've eaten all.
All the rations, everything.
All the food in the plane is
You ate the seats. You ate the filling.
Is it
inside
just
the
me?
seats.
Is it just me, or are there other people?
No,
with
it's a whole plane.
Okay, but like, but then
15 of you survived,
me? Okay.
and one of them's like I nominate
Volunteer.
myself.
Oh, the
as
person's
tribute.
alive. No, I don't think I would do it.
No. He nominates himself as
I don't
tribute.
think I.
so here's the thing. But
off the person.
Yeah.
so here's what I was gonna say. Like, say I landed, I'm gonna say Antarctica, right?
Okay.
Because if I land in the mountains, there's gonna be roots, berries.
Wait, where's the penguins? Is there penguins in Antarctica?
Yeah, but
You can eat a penguin.
Either way, you're somewhere where there's no other source of food, right?
Okay.
Somebody died in that plane crash, and it's cold enough to bury them in the snow where the body's gonna survive. And then you can cut it, right? And then you can
Well, you
make
figure,
little
okay,
steaks,
so
make some
15
human-
survived.
Make some human steaks.
15 survived. Like,
am I gonna get canceled for this?
no, but just
we have a list of things to edit out,
Our producer says that's probably getting edited out. So
No, nobody's eaten human.
Hypothetically speaking.
He said, "What's the weirdest thing?" And I thought,
okay, so I think I'd have to be like in a dire situation.
Yeah, like it would have to be.
The only way I think I would do it is if I didn't know that rescue was coming.
That's the thing. Like,
because if I knew, like, if I just waited out, somebody's gonna come, then I wouldn't.
Well, I mean, if a plane goes down, they're always gonna be searched for.
Yes, so then I would wait it out.
You just wait it out. Like, I feel like where we are with technology and stuff, you're gonna get found eventually.
Unless it's like the Bermuda Triangle.
This is the Bermuda Triangle.
And then you're in that dimension where I said dogs throw treats at humans.
I think I wouldn't.
I personally wouldn't.
I mean, I wouldn't. I'm just saying there's different in France they eat horse.
Yeah, they do. They do.
France they eat horse. I don't think I could eat
rats.
I feel like I would try horse, but I wouldn't.
What's the in Ecuador or whatever they eat the what is
hamsters?
It? Hamsters.
Yeah.
Hamsters. Cuy. I saw that on Chicos Tóxicos.
Yeah, they guinea pigs.
In some places, they eat like monkeys and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
see, monkeys. When you cook a monkey, because I've seen it, not here, but it's too human-like. It's just it looks like a little.
I mean,
yeah,
it's too close. It's too close.
But, yeah.
Well, shit. We wouldn't eat humans.
We wouldn't eat humans.
That's
that's
great
good
to know.
Positives.
This was a lot of good insight today.
Yeah. I feel like we covered a lot.
Yeah.
Everybody found out our origin stories.
So on next episode, we're gonna have Chuy getting a tattoo. Hopefully.
Yes.
Maybe we'll bring Sarah.
Wait, are
on.
you doing it?
Yeah, he's gonna do my tattoo.
So if you guys,
are you doing it here? I'll do one.
I don't have my gun with me, my tattoo gun.
Not right now.
Oh no.
I mean, next episode.
Yeah, I'll do one. Yeah, I'll do one on you. We'll do one.
How in depth could I get?
I don't know.
Let's keep it basic.
I can't. Insert a picture of the tattoo.
You can do a line or a circle.
I'm really good at triangles.
Yeah. What?
His wife's initials.
Okay, I could do initials.
Where are you getting initials at?
I did like a broken heart one time.
Hey, where is he getting his initials at?
How about like right cheek, Jessica? What do you think?
Taint.
Like right cheek or taint? What do you prefer?
I'm thinking taint.
Taint. Oh my god. You know what that? Okay.
Susie, what's that?
On the neck?
Hey, Susie.
We live in Morris, ma'am.
I will keep you guys updated because Sarah is actually thinking about starting a podcast as well.
Yes.
So I will. We're gonna do a collab episode possibly. When she thinks of a name, I'll tag her on here. We'll help her grow. I know we're still growing, but it's always good to help people we know. We'll do a collab episode as well.
We're doing tattoos the next time we're on.
Tattoos. Don't forget to shop realfruitpeels.com. Code bullshit BULLSHIT at checkout for 12% off. Make sure you guys watch the last one. Tune into the next one, and don't forget to subscribe to Beneath the Bullshit. Yeah, go. Not above, not inside, but beneath.
Inside or whatever.